through the mirror, it's so misty.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another campsite tour on our Scottish road trip 2022. We are now at the Melrose Gibson Park Caravan and Motorhome Club site. It's in the area known as the Scottish Borders. We've travelled a bit further south now. We've been a bit unlucky with the weather over the last few days, so we've decided to change our plans a little, come further south, and in fact this will be the last Scottish campsite. There's a few more we've planned and we'll be travelling further south. So as I said, we're in the lovely town of Melrose. The campsite itself is right in the town really. You just come out of the entrance, turn right, and you're walking up the main high street, and it really is a lovely place to visit in its own right. Lots to see, lots of history, but before that I shall take you around the site, and as usual I'll give you a look at the map to give you an idea of the layout, and then we'll do the tour. Just one thing to mention, as I said earlier, we've been changing our plans quite a lot. We've tried to keep ahead of the rain, and as a result we were one night without a campsite to stay on. So we managed to find a lovely B&B in the little village of Bowden, B-O-W-D-E-N, just outside Melrose. We stayed at Bowden House, and Uta, the owner, was a wonderful host, cooked us a marvellous breakfast, showed us round her lovely home, and we really enjoyed our time there just for the one night. It was a lovely stay, and we'd certainly recommend, if you are ever in the area, to book yourself in and enjoy the warm welcome at Bowden House. And now back to the tour. This is the map of the Melrose site. We'll come up past reception, taking a left. The blue pitches on the left are actually on tarmac. We'll then go round the outside of the site, past the two sections running down the middle of the site. You'll also see there are 10 serviced pitches. We'll go past those and have a quick look at the tent field, and then come back down, returning to the facilities block. We'll have a look round there at the end. As you can see, it says no parking because you're so close to the town. That would cause a problem if there were too many vehicles queuing up. Here we are at the site entrance with reception on the left, which also houses the information room. Loads of information about the area, walking routes, cycling routes. Coming back in now, facilities on the right, taking that left I mentioned. Here on the left is where those tarmac pitches are. Coming up around the outside of the site, you might just see some houses on the left. Obviously, being in a town, you could expect that, but no problems at all with noise or anything. Coming round, our pitch was number 55 here on the right. We'll continue along. These are the two roads running down the centre of the site. As you can see, it's not a very big site. It has 59 pitches in total, all hard standing. And we'll come along, taking a left here, which takes us past the service point, and then on to the end where the small tent field is on the left. It's school playing fields on the right. Coming back down the outside now. We're making our way now past the last few pitches, arriving at the facilities block. Single facilities block on a site this size. We've got the waste in the centre with water, and then on the left is the dishwashing area, chemical toilet waste point, and the gents facilities. Ladies on the other end of the block. Here's the laundry with sinks, washer and dryer, and here's the motorhome service point at the front of the facilities block. Well, that's the tour completed. I'll just talk a bit more about Melrose and where we are. As I said, we're in the Scottish borders. The other towns in the area are Kelso, Peebles, Galashiels, and then to the north is Edinburgh. You can catch a train to Edinburgh, gets you into the city centre in about 55 minutes. The town is really interesting. It's a real mixture of history with the Roman Museum linked to the fort they found on the hill behind the town. You've also got links to Sir Walter Scott, lovely gardens to Scottish National Trust gardens you can go round, and a whole host of restaurants, cafes and loads of independent shops. There's also lots to see around the area for walking or cycling. We hope to get some of those in before we leave. But it really is a superb location, being next to such a lovely town, and even more convenient, there's a co-op right at the entrance. In fact, I can see it over there. So it's a very different site to the ones we've been previously, outer lochs and mountains, but this has been a real find as well. So hopefully you find that useful, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.